Right now at 5, a mixed bag of wintry weather is on the way overnight. Gary will tell us who it will impact and when. Also, he's running for governor, but not talking about it. When we walked alongside him today, we're live at the Capitol with the impact Tim Ramthun could have on Wisconsin politics.
Also, News 3 Now is partnering with the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund to raise money for families in need. We're standing by. Our phone lines are open. We'll tell you how you can make a difference.
And several states are ending their COVID mask mandates. Will Dane County be next? We'll hear what local health leaders are saying. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Southern Wisconsin will see some snow overnight that could make for a messy commute tomorrow morning. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canulti is on the weather patio now. Gary, what can we expect?
Well, hopefully the commute won't be too messy tomorrow because temperatures by that time should be in the middle to upper 30s. So what snow falls tonight may melt a little bit. But let's start out by taking a look at Doppler tracking. You can see that area of snow. The more widespread area of snow is moving through northern Wisconsin, whereas the snow across southeastern Minnesota and northern Iowa is not nearly as wide of a band of snow. But it is starting to approach the La Crosse area, maybe even a few flurries starting to make it into southwestern Wisconsin. On future track, you can see that area of snow moving southeastward. So by 9 o'clock, just about everybody will be seeing some light snow across the area. But then notice the temperatures, 30 at 9, and then by 3 a.m., temperatures are already in the mid to upper 30s. So that precipitation may be changing over to rain. In between, there could be a little bit of light freezing rain, so we'll have to watch out for that. But then everything should be winding down by tomorrow. As far as snowfall amounts, less than an inch across most of southern Wisconsin. Low temperatures this morning started out in the lower 20s because of the cloud cover. Current temperatures are near the highs for the day in the mid to upper 20s, but these temperatures again will rise overnight. So by tomorrow morning, we should be in the upper 30s, and we could see a chance for a rain shower tomorrow morning, but we'll turn colder tomorrow afternoon after a high of about 39 midday, and then some flurries are possible in the afternoon. Later on, I'll take a look at a cold weekend and the prospects for accumulating snow later next week.
All right, Gary, we'll check back in just a little bit. A Republican lawmaker who has twice tried to overturn Wisconsin's election is launching his bid for governor, but he's not talking about it. Naomi Coles reports live from the Capitol. Naomi?
I've been reaching out to Representative Tim Ramthun since Monday. That was right after a national report that Trump had offered his endorsement to Ramthun if he ran for higher office. Now, Ramthun went and filed his paperwork to run for governor this morning, and since he wasn't answering my emails, I did try to catch up with him today before one of his committee meetings.
Hi, Representative Ramthun. I'm from Channel 3. Can you comment on a run for governor? Do you have a platform apart from the one you posted online?
Now, I asked about his website, which launched briefly last night before being taken down again, where he only discusses his stance on investigating elections for his party's platform. We know he has the backing of Mike Lindell, the MyPillow CEO and election conspiracy theorist. Lindell tells the Associated Press he will be coming to Wisconsin on Saturday for Ramthun's formal announcement. Now, between that and Trump's possible endorsement, his entry into the race will cause some chaos for Republicans.
This is exactly the kind of candidate that Donald Trump has been endorsing around the country. He wants people who are fully on board with the conspiracy theory that the election was stolen. And if you're not 100% behind that, you won't get Trump's endorsement. And so this really does kind of shake things up.
Ramthun was recently disciplined by Assembly Speaker Robin Vos for lying about his Republican colleagues. Vos and other party leaders in Wisconsin did not respond to requests to discuss Ramthun's bid today. Now, Ramthun would join former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish and failed Senate candidate Kevin Nicholson in that race for governor.
Naomi Coles live at the Capitol. Naomi, thank you. Beloit police are investigating after a man showed up to a hospital with a gunshot wound. The department's Facebook page says the shooting happened in the 500 block of 8th Street around 2:30 this morning. The victim was later located at a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are asking anyone with information to share tips online. Masks are coming off in New York today for most indoor settings. State leaders made that decision after the state recorded a dramatic drop in COVID cases. However, business owners and entertainment venues can still require masks, and masks on public transportation is still recommended. Nationwide, the 7-day average for new COVID cases is around 230,000. The state of Nevada will soon drop its mask mandate, and Massachusetts schools are going mask-free at the end of the month. Here in Dane County, health officials say it's too soon to tell whether this mask mandate will be the county's last. PHMDC officials say that decision is usually made closer to the order's expiration date. Dane County's mask mandate is slated to expire March 1st. In order for it to end, COVID cases and hospitalizations would have to be extremely low. Right now, the county's 7-day average for new cases is 456 per day. 130 COVID patients are currently in the hospital. Our morning show checked in with Dr. Ajay Sethi of UW-Madison to get his perspective on whether Dane County should drop the mask mandate.
Ideally, we would see hospitalizations come down a little further. The healthcare systems are still feeling the pressure of Omicron. Even though that's receding, it would be nice to wait a little longer before mask mandates are lifted.
Health officials say we can expect an update on the mandate within the next few weeks. Meanwhile, the CDC says COVID hospitalization and death rates across the country still remain high, but it is working on updating its mask guidance. News 3 Now is raising money today to help Wisconsin families who are finding it harder to pay their energy bills. Eric Franke joins us now from Studio C. Hi, Eric. What are we doing today?
Well, Susan, as you mentioned, it is our day of warmth. Our volunteers now ready to take your calls. We know there was a little bit of issues getting through on the phone line last hour, so try again if you weren't able to get in last hour. The number is 608-270-2833. 270-2833 is the number. Also, of course, you can donate online at kwwf.org/donate. A lot of ways to donate there, as little as $10. Makes a huge difference. And this is that time of the year when we really have to look out for those who just need a little bit of help, especially when it gets cold. Not too bad out there today, but it's going to get chilly again by the weekend. And News 3 Now partnering with the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund to help keep the heat and power on for our most vulnerable community members. The fund, a statewide nonprofit that helps people who can't afford to pay those energy bills that are getting steep, especially during the pandemic. And as part of a day of warmth, we're working with our volunteers to help raise the donations for this fund from now about another hour and a half or so until 6:30. Again, you can donate. Call us at 270-2833, 608-270-2833, right there on your screen, or online, kwwf.org/donate. You can also find a link to that page on our homepage, channel3000.com. Again, until 6:30. So, Susan, everybody out there, give us a call, and we'll check back in shortly and hear from an interview guest who will tell us exactly how you can help people, what that difference means to so many people, especially our veterans. Susan?
And thanks to everybody who has donated so far. Thank you, Eric. We'll check back in just a little bit. Have you filed your taxes yet? Well, if not, there are resources that can help. The Madison Public Library is partnering with the IRS and AARP to help the community file their taxes. You can make an appointment at the Central location beginning February 16th and at the Sequoia location starting February 18th. Madison Mayor Sachi Rhodes Conway says even if you have limited income and don't normally file, you might still be eligible for a child or earned income tax credit.
Many families got their child tax credit mailed to them directly or deposited directly during the year, but you are likely eligible for an additional disbursement of that.
You have until April 18th to file your taxes. For more information on the library's programs, visit the website at the bottom of your screen. Outgoing UW-Madison Chancellor Rebecca Blank shared a new warning today during her farewell address. Blank warned regents that the state's political polarization is the greatest threat to the university's existence. In her speech, she said politicians are using the university as chips in their partisan wars. Blank said the divide can lead to less state funding and added the polarization is leading to people losing trust and confidence in the university.
Please engage actively with political leadership on both sides of the aisle when they criticize the university. Sometimes that criticism is warranted and we need to improve, but sometimes it's just political posturing, and we need all of you to be a consistent voice of support for the value of a world-class research university.
This summer, Chancellor Blank will leave Madison to become the president of Northwestern University. The family of Bob Saget says he died from head trauma after accidentally hitting his head and then going to sleep. Laura Podesta has advice from a medical expert.
Bob Saget's family says the comedian, actor, and TV host who died last month accidentally hit the back of his head on something, thought nothing of it, and went to sleep. Medical experts say he may have suffered an epidural hematoma.
It can be insidious. There's no way of telling that you've had this bleed underneath your skull unless you get a CT scan to rule it out.
Dr. Oscar Guillamondegui runs a clinic for long-term traumatic brain injuries at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. He says a blow to the head without any other symptoms that causes death is rare, but can happen.
Any blow that you're concerned about to the head should be checked out. It's that simple. I can tell you that we have folks that fall in the bathroom and they hit the head on the edge of the sink, on the bathtub, on the toilet bowl. Will come in and have a major head injury.
He says anyone over 40 is at higher risk for traumatic brain injury. People on blood thinners, including aspirin, are more likely to have a bleed. And people who have symptoms post-injury, including loss of consciousness or headaches, should definitely be checked out.
What typically happens is it happens during the daytime and somebody sees you go down and they call 911. But in this case, there was nobody there to say, oh my gosh, Bob Saget fainted or passed out or whatever. And so he ended up falling asleep and dying peacefully in his sleep.
In a statement, Bob Saget's family went on to say, remember the love and laughter that Bob brought to this world and the lessons he taught us all, to be kind to everyone, to let the people you love know you love them, and to face difficult times with hugs and laughter. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
And the doctor also says it is a myth that you've got to keep someone awake who has suffered a blow to the head. In fact, he said the brain needs rest, and being in a dark place without a lot of stimuli is good for the brain's recovery. Well, coming up next at 5, our Day of Warmth telethon continues. Eric Franke is joined by a special guest on how you can donate and make a difference for families and veterans. And then coming up a little later, the Wisconsin Veterans Museum is working on a new project featuring Indigenous veterans. We'll have details on that coming up at 6. Stocks all in the red tonight. The Dow ended down 526 points. The NASDAQ closed down 304. And the S&P 500 is down 83.
At Furniture and Appliance Mart's President's Day sale, save big on top brands. Millions of dollars worth of inventory in stock and ready to go. All with no interest financing for 18 months. No one in Wisconsin has appliance offers like these. Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, Mad City Baths, your trusted local source for baths, easy access tub-to-shower conversions, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Act now to be one of 50 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts. And we're going to take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Call during this program to receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466, 608-729-4466.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Stand, Why would Stanton Optical choose a penguin as their spokesbird?
They're not your typical eye care company. I'm not your typical penguin.
How is Stanton Optical different from all the other eye care services?
Reliable professional advice. Same-day glasses, unbeatable prices, and eye exams whenever you need them. I could go on.
Stan?
Yes?
How does it feel to be the new face of Stanton Optical?
We're a team. There's no I in eye care. Wait. You know what I mean.
Get 2 pairs of glasses plus a free eye exam, anti-glare lenses, and same-day service for only $79.
Get our very best deals of the season, including doorbusters up to 65% off. Plus, take bonus holiday discounts off our sale prices in-store and online. And interest-free financing for 5 years. The biggest President's Day sale in Wisconsin starts now at Ashley.
Help members of our community stay warm this winter. Join us at 6 as we continue the Day of Warmth for those who cannot afford to pay their energy bills. Also, a controversial candidate officially throws his hat in the ring for Wisconsin governor on News 3 Now at 6.
News 3 Now's Call for Action team advocates for you, asking the right questions.
Yeah. You hope to make that right.
And getting results.
They sent a water heater the next day after you made the call.
Call for Action, only on News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, News 3 is hosting a Day of Warmth telethon. We're raising money to help people across the state stay warm this winter. Eric Franke joins us now with how you can help. Eric?
This is really a great cause, Susan, and it's amazing. We fixed that little kind of issue we had, the phone lines, and they are lighting up right now. So keep those calls coming. Again, that number, the new number, 270-2833. Keep those calls coming. Also make those online donations at kwwf.org/donate. And again, very simple ways. You can just click on something, enter your credit card information, make it easy donation. And you can also set it up so you can make monthly donations and just keep that gift coming and make a big difference year round. You know, we talked in the last hour, you saw our interview with Dave Hosking about how veterans are particularly vulnerable this time of year. And they are the least likely, of course, to ask for help because they are such helpful people by nature. And this has really become an issue during the pandemic. So we're going to bring in Noel Ayala now from the Heat for Heroes program, which is a really important outreach effort with our veterans. Noel, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for the work you do to connect our veterans to these very important services. As I mentioned, they're the least likely, right, to ask for help. They just don't want to do it. So by nature, you almost got to find a way to get to them, right?
That is correct, and that's one of the things that we do on a constant basis, and it is networking, trying to connect and go directly to them. Wisconsin is the state for veterans. We have over 400,000 veterans in the state. Over 60,000 of them are disabled, and we have the task to reach out, and I see it as a privilege to be able to go to them and make it as easy as possible for them to be assisted.
Well, that is so important, and a lot of times they have to wait for these benefits. They need benefits. They are owed benefits by the federal government, but it takes a while to get those, so that's where you kind of come in and fill those gaps, right?
Our organization and our CEO, one of the important things that we do is we try to break all these silos. We're not making it difficult, and we call it a one-stop shop where they can come in, receive the regular energy assistance from the state, receive Heat for Heroes extra funding, plus all the other programs that we are now, and we're going to hear later about it, that we can connect them on a daily basis.
And sometimes just paying that heat bill fixes a lot of things. Then they come back, they don't maybe need help with so many other things.
Sometimes a small donation goes a long way because we can help this veteran get in a payment plan and help them the long run. So it doesn't take much. Yeah. It's all of us coming together in a partnership to be able to help them.
It's been tougher during the pandemic, hasn't it?
It's been really tough, but we're glad, like Channel 3, all the other organizations, not just Heat for Heroes, but all the different partners that we have, the vendors, or the utility providers, that we all come together as one to help the veteran community, not just the veterans itself, but the widows and widowers of veterans we can always assist.
Oh, so important. Thank you for everything you do, Noel. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Again, we're going to keep these phone lines open. A little more than an hour to go until 6:30, 608-270-2833, kwwf.org/donate. They also have ways on that website that will show you how to apply for heat assistance. We have more guests to come. Susan?
Thank you.
Thanks to you as well, and for everything you do every day. We really appreciate you being here. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate weather. Some overnight snow for southern Wisconsin. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canulti has the latest. Gary?
It shouldn't amount to too much, and the good news is it'll be overnight with temperatures warming up by tomorrow morning, so I'm not anticipating a big problem with tomorrow's commute. Doppler track right now, there might be a couple of flurries out there, but we'll widen out the view, and the more persistent snows, more widespread area of snow moving through northwestern Wisconsin into parts of Minnesota and Iowa, a couple of bands of snow there. And then notice how it changes to rain farther to the west because temperatures are warming up across parts of western Iowa. If you take a look at visibilities right now, where it is snowing, most areas seeing visibilities between about maybe 1 and 4 miles. Superior right now down to about 3/4 of a mile in one of the heavier bands of snow. But future track snowfall shows less than an inch of accumulation through most of southern Wisconsin, maybe a couple of inches through northern Wisconsin, and then some heavier snows in the lake effect snow areas across upper Michigan and far northern Wisconsin. Now we're watching a system for Wednesday night into Thursday of next week. Kind of interesting. The computer model forecast kind of looks similar to the storm that moved through parts of the Midwest last week with a potential for a narrow band of heavy snow. Right now the computer models, at least one of them, the European computer model, has that over northern Illinois with a couple of inches here in the Madison area, maybe some heavier amounts over southeastern Wisconsin, especially if lake effect snows can kick in. The difference with this system for us is that temperatures will be much closer to freezing, so the potential is there for some ice accumulation. So this bears some watching. Again, this is going to be from Wednesday night into Thursday and perhaps Thursday night. The ice accumulations will be more likely Wednesday night into Thursday morning before it transitions over to snow. And this is the GFS computer model from the U.S. government. Now, I'm going to just show you this. Just keep in mind that this is one computer model forecast. If it's all in the form of snow, the potential is there for a pretty major winter storm across parts of central and southern Wisconsin. However, again, this assumes a lot of things have to come together for all of this to fall in the form of snow. This right now is much less likely than the other computer model forecast, which has a lot less snow for us and maybe the potential for some freezing rain. 3 things you need to know. We've got some light snow in the forecast this evening. That'll transition to rain showers overnight. Milder tomorrow, but then turning colder tomorrow afternoon with precipitation changing over to flurries. Then look for a cold weekend with both Saturday and Sunday looking for high temperatures only in the mid to upper teens. So for tonight, look for a low of 25 this evening. Temperatures rising overnight. That light snow this evening will mix with maybe a little bit of light freezing rain and then to rain by morning. Tomorrow, look for a high of 39. A chance of a rain shower in the morning and maybe a couple of flurries in the afternoon as temperatures start to fall during the afternoon hours. Future track, the snow comes in this evening. Then as temperatures warm up into the 30s, notice the transition to rain. And then tomorrow afternoon, those temperatures start to fall and we go back to flurries later on in the day, but the snowfall amounts less than an inch in most areas. 7 to 10 day forecast, cold for this weekend, warming up next week, rain on Wednesday, but then that transition to freezing rain and then eventually the snow on Thursday with falling temperatures. And then after the storm, look for near seasonable temperatures for the latter part of next week. As we check out first warn traffic, here's the view of the Beltline at Park Street. Eastbound Beltline not looking so good. All right, so that might be the westbound Beltline. Yeah, the westbound Beltline seeing some delays from around Seminole Highway all the way back to just east of Park Street. On the eastbound Beltline, traffic moving pretty steadily, maybe a little slowdown around Southtown Drive right now. 26 minutes on the westbound Beltline between the Interstate and University Avenue, 17 minutes back in the eastbound direction. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990, 16 minutes from Middleton to Sauk City on US 12, downtown to Sun Prairie, East Washington Avenue and US 151 takes you 18 minutes. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Coming up, the Biden administration is working to make the U.S. a little greener. We'll have details when we return.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Vitense Golfland offers 2 golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play great golf courses with unmatched viewing clarity. Play different sports such as football and soccer. Have fun with Zombie Ball. Vitense Golfland provides simulator fun for everyone.
Spruce up your bathroom with a beautiful new bath or shower from Mad City Baths. Installed in as little as 1 day, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning.
The maintenance on the shower is nothing, just a wipe down every now and then, and that's really been really nice since the old one was much more than that.
You can count on Mad City Baths to do the job on time and on budget. Now, listen to this. Mad City is looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. 50 homeowners will save with free installation, 18 months, no interest, and no payments, senior military discounts, and will compensate you for your time. Just call in now to get a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466, 608-729-4466.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
3 days only. Shop the winter bonus sale at Grand Appliance for up to $1,000 in savings you won't find anywhere else. Save on top brands like LG with unbeatable deals like this 4.8 cubic foot top load washer for just $7.98, or this 4-piece stainless steel kitchen package for just $22.22. Shop your local showroom or grandappliance.com. Grand Appliance. You make it home. We make it grand.
Vitense Golfland offers an outdoor golf range practice and entertainment experience for all ages. Golf suites with 36 covered and heated tee areas are equipped with free top tracer. Grill and bar items are served directly to your golf suite. Enjoy sweet fun at Vitense Golfland.
Welcome back, everyone. Electric and hybrid vehicle sales spiked in the U.S. last year, and now the White House wants to make them easier to juice up. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
Flanked by electric vehicles, members of the Biden administration announced a $5 billion plan to create a nationwide network of EV charging stations over the next 5 years.
These new EV chargers will use American parts. They'll be installed up and down highway corridors across the country by IBEW workers, and the benefits will ripple out thousands of miles away.
The funding comes from the bipartisan physical infrastructure law, and it'll go to states and territories to cover 80% of the costs. First, the states must submit plans for federal approval.
We're not going to dictate to the states how to do this, but we do need to make sure that there are basic standards met.
The Biden administration is looking to build 500,000 stations like this one, prioritizing locations near interstate highways, rural areas, and underserved communities.
People are considering and buying more electric cars than they used to.
Data compiled by Reuters shows U.S. electric vehicle sales jumped nearly 85% last year, led by industry giant Tesla, while hybrid vehicle sales increased more than 75%. Auto Trader executive editor Brian Moody says despite the uptick, gas-powered vehicles still dominate new car sales in the U.S.
If it's electrics only, they're still well below 5%. So if you compare an electric car to a similar gasoline-powered car, you're going to pay about 20% more.
As part of his commitment to fighting climate change, President Biden wants half of vehicles sold in the U.S. to be electric, fuel cell, or plug-in hybrid by the year 2030. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
And we'll be right back.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners whose bath or shower doesn't look so good and is hard to clean. Call Mad City Baths now to take your bathroom from outdated to outstanding in as little as 1 day. From walk-in showers with a low threshold entrance to walk-in tubs with relaxing hydrotherapy. So why wait? This opportunity won't last long. Remember, we have special savings for 50 homeowners. Free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest and no payments. Senior and military discounts. We're going to take before and after pictures. We're going to compensate you for your time. Last chance to call in to get the $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate only from Mad City Bass. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466, 608-729-4466.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless because every day matters. And having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause status.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters, and I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
President's Day is the best time to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is having one of their biggest sales of the year.
Wow. Wow is right.
Deals up to 50% off throughout the store. Find a great accent piece, a warm fireplace, an amazing recliner. Incredible deals throughout the store. See why this is one of the best times of the year to buy furniture. The huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture. And for your new mattress, come to Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've reinvented mattress shopping.
Update your home with a fresh paint color from Menards. Dutch Boy Forever is an interior paint and primer in one with stain blocking technology. It offers advanced washability and stain resistance to block common household stains. Get a gallon of flat paint for only $27.99 after rebate. Take advantage of our great selection of paint supplies to simplify your project. Frog Tape protects your paint projects from spatters and drips. Save big on Frog Tape products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Coming up tonight at 6, we continue our Day of Warmth telethon. Eric Franke will speak with someone from the Wisconsin Emergency Rental Assistance Program on how your donations will help people in need across the state. And before we leave you now at 5, a final check of the weather.
Yeah, it looks like some light snow moving in west of La Crosse. Expect some light snow during the evening hours, but that'll change to rain by morning.
All right, thank you, Gary. Thanks for watching, everybody. The CBS Evening News is coming up next. Hope to see you back here at 6.